Do you remember like the Young Jeezy era?
Yeah,
Where
I was in jail when it came out. Bro.
Everybody had a fucking snowman shirt, and every song was about selling bricks and moving weight,
getting money.
And in retrospect, that does seem like pure just motivational, because now we are in the op era where it's like you don't even have a reason to make music unless you're beefing with somebody.
If you're not in war with somebody,
which is fucking weird.
But that's what they.
We've gone back in time. At least the motivational get money shit was.
They don't understand that that's gonna have their in jail.
Right.
I don't give a how much money you got.
Right.
What good is it in jail?
Right.
The money ain't no pussy up in there.
Right. I was watching like a hood vlog in Florida, right? And they're just in some project and they're talking to somebody about where they're at, and they're like, "Who do you got beef with around here?" And the guy's just like, "Oh, nobody. You know, there's this project over here and this project, but we get along with all them. We all cool." And I was just like, I was shocked that this guy would admit that, because in this day and age, everybody wants to have beef with somebody.
He just probably didn't want to say that with.
And I was thinking that too, that he probably.
You know what I'm saying? You already know how they like Adam. Oh, he wants to start all the bullshit. Oh,
I support it. I think not having senseless beef with people all the time is probably the best thing that you could do for your fucking future. But it's almost surprising when somebody will admit that they don't have problems with anybody in this day and age.
I mean, if you really don't, then that's a good thing.
Yeah,
wish I don't have no problems with nobody.
Right.
But unfortunately, certain people have problems with me. You know what I'm saying? And they already know what we're going to do with that. We're going to deal with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They already know. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm bigger than a pocket full of cash.
Right. Well,
I really got my hours in.
Go back to when Nip got killed, and there was this sort of rare moment where it seemed like maybe there was a more peace coming down the pipe.
I love that, man.
Yeah.
Lil Sody brung the A-Trays over there on Slauson and Crenshaw.
Right.
That was real big for L.A. That was real big for all the young folks that never seen, like, all kind of blacks together, just like with the shit in Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the shit in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? No, but the young folks, they never seen that. That's why I said that, because they only see blacks go at each other.
Mm.
Social media, on the streets, raps and all that. So that was real good for them to see, like, black folks, we designed to stick together. Mm-hmm. We're not designed to war against each other, beef with each other. We are a loving culture. That's why we so forgiving and we deal with other races and all that. Black people will let you come in their house, sleep and all that. You feel me? We are a loving culture. Not saying every other culture not, but I'm talking about black people. We are a very forgiving culture, a loving culture, but we hard on ourselves. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Because for whatever reason, we can't figure out what the next day gonna bring or whatever's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't even know our history. We don't even know, like, our family line. You feel me? I don't know my dad's dad, bro. That's fucked up. My kids don't even know my dad's dad. Mm-hmm. Like, that's not cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just messed up, man, because it's been since beginning of time. We've been bamboozled and shit. You know what I'm saying? They been messed over. Mm. You feel me? So it's just gonna be a long battle. Boots on the ground. It's not racial. It's good versus bad. Period. And once people figure that out, then we'll be all right as a community, different colors and all that, because it ain't about race. It's about good versus bad. You feel me? It could be a black motherfucker, and he sound worse than a white person or whatever. And I'm like, this motherfucker, what's wrong with this dude? And he really serious in however he feeling, whatever he's saying. Mm-hmm. So it ain't about race. It's about good versus bad. You know what I'm saying? You can't straddle the fence. Right. Can't do good Monday through Friday and do bad Saturday and Sunday.
But were you optimistic during that time period that that relations between gangs could get better? Or did
as far as the gang culture, in order for the gang culture to get right and come together, the neighborhoods and the Hoovers are going to have a sit down and have an understanding. That's the only way the blacks in L.A. going to be cool, period. We hold the keys to the black salvation in Los Angeles, California, South Central. The neighborhood Crips and the Hoovers. That's the worst enemy, and everybody in L.A. got family from Hoover and neighborhood. Mm-hmm. That's how big both of those gangs are, right? So that's going to be the main thing that motherfuckers got to come together. That's the only thing that's going to bring everything to a head. That's it.
Right.
The neighborhoods and the Hoovers. Because everybody else, they got control of their hood. They got control of their homies. We don't got control of ours. There's too many of us. And there's too many Hoovers. You feel me? So it's hard to get control of motherfuckers. You probably had control of this section right here, but you go down there, they probably like, fuck that. You feel me? So it's going to really take that. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that's of any type of substance and really been in the system and know that's in there right now, you're going to be telling your young homies to stay out, to do stuff to stay out, not to come up in there. Anybody that's in the streets, they trying to get out the streets, Adam. But to what will you do to be able to smoke some weed and whatever? Really? That's where the game get fucked up.
I remember Rick Baby had a clip doing an interview on some channel, and he had like the most cynical perspective on there being like a truce at any point, which was basically like, nah, we can't have a truce because then if you let your enemies be cool and be coming around and shit, then they're gonna know like all the getaway routes and like exactly where to go and stuff. And I was like, that was his explanation of why it'll never happen or why it shouldn't happen.
If you been out here thugging, claiming whatever you claiming and all that, you already know all the spots. You know the blocks where they at. You know where they at. How you gonna go put in some work? You got to go up in there and look for them.
Right.
So you know where it's at. So that's one. Two, we ain't finna have no damn over here in the hood. Hell no, that's not going on. We're not saying we're gonna be at a barbecue picnic.
Right.
And we kumbaya. No. It's steps, it's layers. First thing would be hands-off policy. No gunplay. No gunplay, LA. It's August right now. No gunplay. Let's enjoy summer. No gunplay. People dying all the time. You can't tell me now. I done seen people die in front of me. I done got shot. I done probably did shit to people, and the reason why certain mothers is crying and shit. So you can't tell me, oh, man, no, because they be like, man, we can't do that, man. No. I got all them pains and aches that y'all got. You know what I'm saying? But, because if it was that serious, you wouldn't be right here. You'd be over there doing shit every day. So that's what I'm saying. Like, knock it off, bro. Let's live. Let's raise our kids. Let's be healthy. Let's enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? Let's prove the system. It's not a race. It's a system. Let's prove the system wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's not a black, Mexican, white. It's a system. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how you operate in that system, then that means you against the people that's you got your foot on the neck. The people that's already broke coming up. So you against us, no matter what color you is. You feel me? So let's focus on that. You know what I'm saying? Not all this other bullshit.